I didn't think we could fall in love. Broken from the start, chained to
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I am building on a 50 by 50 size lot in Willow Creek, and this is the largest lot in that world, and I'm building a modern type of contemporary home or mansion, and this was actually requested by one of you guys on my contemporary mansion build that was on a 60 by 64 a 64 by 64 lot size, and you requested if I would love to do a similar kind of home but on a smaller lot, and I thought that was an excellent idea because I haven't built a modern home on a 50 by 50 yet. I did do the Barbie mansion on this lot, but yeah, that does not count. It was a contemporary looking home, I might say. It was like a real mix between contemporary and modern. I will link it somewhere here in the screen for you guys. If you haven't seen that series, you should really check it out. It's a 2-part build, and I just absolutely adore that pink home. So I'm gonna link it somewhere here up in the screen for you guys to see. Anyways, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, yes, so I haven't built like a normal contemporary mansion here on this lot yet. So I was really pumped and excited to start that here. So as you guys can see, the entire house is taking shape. I'm working loads with half walls, but what I really like about this home is that little side section there where the garage is going to come. I absolutely love how that looks when you look at the front of the house. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave the left side of the house as it is. You will see that at the very end of the video. It looks a little bare and empty. I mean, maybe it's a good thing because the other side is really full and overly decorated. Maybe it's like balancing out the build, but I'm not sure. So I am gonna look at that for the next part. And yes, this is a multiple part build. I mean, it's a mansion. I like never can do mansions in one go. It's just not something that I can do. So this is definitely a 2-parter, maybe even a 3-parter. It all depends on how many detailing I want on the inside and how many bedrooms there are gonna be, and if I am going to add in a basement, because I haven't decided yet. So tomorrow is the 29th of March, and then the new bowling stuff pack is going to come out, and I really was thinking, should I add in a bowling alley in the basement, or maybe I should not do that and leave it. I'm not sure, so I'm debating on that. So if I'm gonna add in like a basement, then yes, this is going to be a 3-part build, definitely. And if not, probably a 2-parter. Of course, I cannot not focus. What am I saying? No, I cannot promise you guys anything, but I am gonna try and keep this series short. So yeah, that is basically what is upcoming this week. I'm also gonna build a bowling alley because of course the new bowling stuff pack is going to come out. So I am going to build a separate community bowling alley lot, probably for Oasis Springs, because I'm doing this series where I'm filling in Oasis Springs with multiple homes. I will link that series also somewhere in the screen for the people who haven't seen it. So yeah, probably gonna build a bowling alley for that tomorrow. So part 2 of this build is, I think, for Thursday or Friday. It all depends on how everything is going to go. So yeah, that is basically it. So also for furnishing of this home, I am gonna use custom content. I just really felt like furnishing a mansion with CC. It's been like so long since I done a CC mansion. I think it's like a half year ago. So it was really time to use my custom content again. But don't worry for the people who hate CC. Don't you guys worry. I am gonna build or furnish this home on the inside without custom content as well. So there will be 2 versions. So for the no custom content version, I won't be doing a speed build, but there will be a house tour of that on the channel, and that is probably gonna come online next week. So if you want this home without the CC, check it out next week. There will be a house tour, a link, and everything you guys need for that home. But this week I'm gonna work on this house with custom content, so that you guys just know and there is no confusion. I am gonna try and make everyone happy. So yeah, here, what am I doing here? I'm just really trying to make the shape look interesting and fun. As you guys know, I don't like flat sides on my homes, especially on my modern or contemporary homes. I like weird shapes and angles, so that is what I'm doing here. I'm also playing around with the color scheme. That is a thing that I do for a very long time. So I absolutely knew that I wanted to implement this green again. I'm just so obsessed with that wooden paneling. I just love it. I don't know why really, but that color, I think it's so unique. So I really wanted to add it in to the build, but I didn't want it to be overpowering, if you guys understand. So I toned it down with gray tone. So I'm using a very dark gray tone at the front, and then more lighter gray, I think brick tilings and stuff like that. I mean, it looked really nice at the end, but I'm not so sure about the left side of the home. That is really white and bare, so I'm probably gonna address that a little bit later. Or I'm gonna keep it like that. It all depends on the total picture that we are gonna get at the very end of this series. So yeah, here the colors are going to how do you say that? It's all coming together. That is what I wanted to say. So yeah, here toning down the green a little bit, and I'm gonna add in the garage port. So at first I had the garage port on the left side of the building, but then I thought, let's make it on the right side so that it's accessible from there, and I can connect the pathway through the actual path of that neighborhood, because I had it at the side, and then I connected it to the grassy area, if you guys understand what I want to say. It wasn't connecting to the pathway of the lot, and I found that really annoying. So I do switch that around, and I think it looks really nice. And when you look at the screenshots, it just feels complete, if you understand. So I do like that little side balcony that I made there. I think that is really fun. I'm definitely gonna keep that. Probably gonna add in maybe some more detailing there, and maybe some windows. I'm not sure. Or some ivy. I haven't used any ivy in this build, so I can do a little bit of ivy there as well. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking out loud, really, looking at the build and seeing what I can improve, really. That is really the fun thing when you are doing a build in multiple parts. You can really take a step back, think a little bit on what you are gonna do next, and just make the home look as best as possible, really. So yeah, that is basically it. So for this house or this mansion, there are going to be, of course, multiple bedrooms. I'm gonna aim for 6. That is the aim. Don't know if I'm gonna make it. Maybe there will be more, maybe there will be less. But if you guys have suggestions, of course, for room color combinations and for personalities of the children or the parents, let me know that all in the comment section below the video. I usually try to pick some of you guys' suggestions. I really like to do that. Sometimes I try to mix them in with my own thing and just try to make it look nice. So yeah, if you have any suggestion for the rooms, let me know in the comment section below the video and I will check that out. And also for the people, I am doing a Q&A in a few weeks maybe. Anyways, I am preparing a Q&A, so if you have a question for me, don't forget to leave that in the comment section or on my Snapchat or Instagram, so that I can include that for the video. Just a little heads up if you didn't hear it in the other video as well. So yeah, that is basically it for all the announcements and stuff like that. So here adding in a little balcony. I like that balcony there. I don't know why. It's a little bit strange because you have the rooftop and then a balcony in it, and the balcony doesn't it doesn't really go over the entire roof. But I really like that. I have seen that on some homes that I saw online. So I do look at a lot of inspirational photos either on Pinterest or on Instagram, and I saw many modern looking contemporary homes that have like a rooftop and then a little section of the rooftop is a balcony, so not the entire roof. And I think it looks really nice, especially when you are using like a clear glass looking fence. It makes, I don't know, it makes it look like a little bit more decorated. Am I saying that correct? I'm not sure. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. So what am I doing here? So I actually wanted some detailing at the front there, but then I thought, let's not do that. Let's keep it simple. Let's go with only hedges. That's the word. Let's only go with hedges and try to keep it very simple and clean at the front. And actually that is the entire theme of all of the landscaping of this mansion. I am really trying to keep it clean and simple. I'm not going with overly bold colors. The main color of all the flowers that you guys are gonna see is white. I did that really intentionally to get that really clean and simplistic look. And I do add in like little pops of purple because I am using the purple lavender bush. I think it's called like that because I love that bush and I always use it in combination with the doll daisy. I don't know why, but I just love those two flowers together. You get such a really beautiful, nice and realistic looking combination. So yeah, the entire garden is going to be actually doll daisies, and I think one plant from the romantic garden stuff pack, and then another plant which I don't know the name from, and it's all going to be in white except for the lavender plant, and it looks really nice, very soothing and calming. And I do also add in a pink tree at the back and a pink tree at the front for a little pop of color, and I don't know, it looks really, really nice. So here adding in some stairs, of course, so that your Sims can access that little area. And I do not enclose the entire swimming pool with tiles this time. I did that intentionally. I wanted some grass surrounding the swimming pool. I think that looked really nice. So I was definitely not going for a over cluttered look for the backyard. And it's really nice. I don't know what it is, but it has something soothing, relaxing, if you know what I mean. So I really liked that. So here adding in a sandbox, which is going to disappear again. I am going to move that a little bit more to the left because I really wanted a basketball court as well. At first I thought, let's put the basketball court next to the sandbox, but again it made the entire backyard really cluttered and overly full. So I do delete that and I place the basketball court where the sandbox is, and the sandbox moves over to the left and I make it smaller, and I'm not using the pirate ship. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do at this point. So I already how do you say that? I already spoiled what I was gonna do, but that's okay. So yeah, here adding in that basketball court, and I love that blue recolor. It looks so really nice. And then when you use the flooring, the dark flooring that I'm using now, it just really makes that blue pop a little bit. And I try to make that blue color come back in the furnishing that I'm using. So the umbrella that I'm using for the The table that I have outside is also blue, and I try to add in some blue color to the bubble blower so that you can really connect everything and that there is one color scheme, which I actually really like. For the inside of the home, not sure which color combination I'm gonna use, although I am leaning to the mustard yellow again. You guys know I love that color. And when I was looking at the pack overview for the bowling stuff pack, I saw some really nice furniture in like this yellow color. So I do want to use that for the no CC build, but I'm a little bit hesitating to use the new stuff pack for this build because I know a lot of people won't have the bowling stuff pack, and yeah, that's kind of annoying, of course, that you need to buy a new pack to have this in your game. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I really am very indecisive on do I want to use the bowling stuff pack for this build when I'm doing the no custom content build or not. But if you have an opinion about it, let me know in the comment section below the video. And yes, I am also working on a base game build, you guys. I am working on it real slow because it's so hard. I don't know how people do it. I see lots of people do base game houses and base game mansions, and they all look so absolutely beautiful. And then I start my base game home and it looks so awfully crap. It's insane. It looks so dull and bland and boring. I don't know. So I am definitely working on a base game home at this point, but it's going very slow. I'm taking baby steps, you guys. I'm really overthinking everything so that I can have it correct and nice, so that when you are going to get my base game home, you guys will be like, oh my gosh, is that base game? That is what I'm going for. Don't know if I'm gonna succeed, but I am definitely trying that. So keep your eyes on the channel for that build. Probably a year or so when I actually complete it. But yeah, that's definitely something that I'm working on because a lot of you guys have requested that, and I hear it, you guys. Really, I heard it, but it's hard. It's hard for me. I'm a stuff pack, game pack, expansion pack junkie. It's a little bit of a bad habit or an addiction. I love to have all the stuff, and that was also when I was using a lot of custom content. I needed all the custom content that I could find in my game, which I'm not doing anymore, by the way. I did stop hoarding CC. I am just keeping it with 2 or 3 creators that I absolutely adore. So I did stop that, but for the packs I just can't stop. So here doing the front of the home. So like I said, I went with a simple looking style, but this is a little bit too simple. I do add in a little bit more hedges, and did I add it? No. And I'm also going to add in a fountain as well. I am going to fiddle around with a fountain because I couldn't add it in because it made it a room, that little section there where I'm gonna place that fountain here. As you guys can see, it's not working because it was a room and you cannot place fountains in a room. So what am I doing here is I'm deleting the room, adding all the windows back in, and then I could place the fountain. And I think the fountain really makes the front of the house look completed. So the little fountain and then the pink looking tree, and I thought, let's add in the tree in there and then recolor the water to like these rose petal or these flower petal water, and then you can imagine that the flowers are coming from the pink tree. And I just really liked that little detail. So I just knew I needed to add that pink tree there as well. So yeah, that is basically it. We are almost finished with the build. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little voiceover here and that you of course loved the build, and all your feedback, suggestions, everything that you want to add in. Let me know in the comment section below the video. I love seeing you guys just think with me and try to make my builds better. I love it when you guys do that. So yeah, don't be shy. Leave your suggestions in the comment section below the video. So I hope that you guys have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next one. Bye bye.
I didn't think we could fall in love. Broken from the start, chained to our past. We had closed hearts. We are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart, but we're all in one. Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we? They were blinded, tried to deny us. Didn't think we were following our hearts. We are breaking free.